Balik ke sini. Sekali. Submission tinggal bodoh. City.
They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order. But why would they take action against... Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there.
Ketua ini kan?
Happening.
Yang prajurit-prajurit itu
I'll
kan?
ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food.
How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about...
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy samurai.
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this!
Oh, huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's gang?
What? We heard the commotion and came to...
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. He's keeping the provision.
No one seems to... It's no wonder all...
This must... Maybe we should talk to...
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous.
Samurai
If I was
katananya
hoarding
tuh
supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today?
pedangnya Zoro.
My own family can barely get by as it is. No, that's the first bit of truth I've heard
Ini
all
yang
day.
kehilangan visionnya.
The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently,
Well, that's strange. You were...
to be perfectly, all I know is that and
Bantu ini
Does it
kayaknya.
have to...
I didn't take to top it all off. If you don't believe,
Kurosawa
But we
Kyounosuke.
we should be able...
Ngelacak nih pastinya kan. Dan hentikan treasure hoarder. Bener misi. Ada musuh, banyak musuh.
We really outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a
Ada
lot
kayak
more,
musuh
but
yang
this is just the
sebelumnya itu yang
beginning. You
nyolong
demand!
vision
These
itu.
seem like the treasure...
Di tengah laut tadi ada apa, Cok? Apa tadi di tengah laut tuh?
Another test subject.
Apa-apaan? Apa?
Let's dance.
Dodge this. Don't get frostbite. Cool it. Freeze. Oh, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know? Come on, boss. Think of something.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of Kurosawa? Oh, I remember.
I remember.
So he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Just our luck. I knew he shouldn't have hit that place.
So what did you see inside? Was it stuffed with...
Food supplies. You kidding? That place was a complete mess. I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening it myself once we... But now that you've caught us, how about we make a
Membuat
deal?
perjanjian kalau kota
That
kecil itu
little
tukar
box
dengan
for
kebebasan
our
kami.
freedom.
Gimana?
You've got a deal. Now,
Udah sana,
Huh?
ingat.
What the?
There's nothing in here but IOUs!
Langsung surat hutang loh gini.
and they all seem to be... We better
sini surat
cut as
hutang.
for you.
So, we redeemed...
Shut it.
Bicara dengan Nona Aoi, pemilik
What's
toko
the hurry?
kelontong, dan cari tahu apa yang terjadi. Angkut. Iya sih. Gak mau lewat kebun itu lagi aku. Ini toko ini buat senjata. Ini tempatnya ruwet lagi nih, konsumen. Dari tempatnya ruwet, ini juga ruwet. Alah. Haha, buka teleport Aoi Anusura.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Or perhaps there's something you want. Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it? Perhaps.
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. How did Kurosawa end up owing you
Kira
so
mau bayar
much
utang.
money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase
makanan
large
dengan jumlah
quantities of
banyak. Dia selalu bayar
foodstuffs.
dengan
He'd always put
uangnya
the
sendiri.
payment. However,
Tapi
the
harga
price of provisions
perbekalan
began to
mulai
skyrocket
naik hari ini.
recently,
Sudah cukup
and his
untuk
salary
bayar.
was no longer enough to cover the cost.
So that's how he was getting those emergency
Dikorupsi sama
provisions.
ini po,
But
atasannya po.
why did he have to
Kok kasihan
purchase a
banget.
usual amount?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens Kurosawa so he
Ikutin
deemed
lah,
it
udah males nih, udah mulai capek aku
people's
bacanya.
attitude. Of course. As for if you're still curious, why don't you? I see. Most unfortunate.
Sword?
Oh, I've asked him in. Why don't you ask? Oh, but don't worry. I won't charge much for
2000
information
murah saja
about
udah cukup, ini
Kurosawa.
At
murah.
least we now know. Let's go talk.
Banyak submission kawan. Ini dia.
What are you doing here all by yourself?
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. They left. It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders?
Benarnya diceritain dah.
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency
Strange. Is that really the kind of I don't really have any such recollection. Why was I purchasing But I cannot deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, this sword, I remember once when I was young,
Rumahnya.
I wanted to sneak out with the blade. What did he say? It would seem that all I can and
Hey, can you recognize the words?
virtue? Somehow the taking
Udah
on
dah, capek aku udah bacanya, Cuk.
The Tenryo Commission sees my and the irony of I'm incapable.
Yet another. When we get the chip, in any case, we must never let him sell off that. Yeah. Fortunately for, let's go find them.
Suruh apa lagi? Udah selesai.